Hello students, today in this video I have brought questions and answers on William Shakespeare's play The Merchant of Venice. I hope you will surely find easy to understand.
Question 1. Who is Antonio? Answer. Antonio is a rich merchant in Venice, city of Italy. He is a very kind and generous person. He helps people by giving them loans without taking interest from them. But he is a melancholy character. Sometimes he becomes sad without knowing the reason for it. Question 2. Who is Shylock? Answer. Shylock is a Jewish money-lender of Venice. He is a cruel, cunning, greedy, and hypocritical type of person. He lends money to people at high rates of interest. He hates Christians. Question 3. Who is Bassanio? Answer. Bassanio is Antonio's fast friend. He is a handsome, romantic, brave, and intelligent person. Pasha is in all praise for him. But, he is extravagant. He borrows loans from Antonio to raise his standard of living to impress Pasha. He wins Pasha's hand for marriage by his intelligence. Question 4. Who is Narissa and what role does she play in the text? Answer. Narissa is Pasha's waiting woman. So we always find her with Pasha. She also plays an important role in the development of the plot of the play. Their conversation makes the reader/audience several things clear to them. She also accompanies Pasha to the court disguised as a mail clock. Her love story with Gratiano also creates a lot of interest for the audience/reader. Question 5. Who is Lorenzo? Answer. He is a common friend to Bassanio, Antonio, Gratiano, etc. We also know him as Jessica's lover. His elopement with his beloved, Jessica, makes Shylock, Jessica's father, infuriated, extremely angry. This incident makes the story move further at a quicker pace. Question 6. Who is Jessica? Answer. Jessica is Shylock's daughter. She is Lorenzo's sweetheart also. She does not like her father's greed and mean nature. She calls her house a hell. She even feels ashamed of being her father Shylock's daughter. All these points show that she herself is of very good nature. She knows that her father would never allow her to marry Lorenzo because he is a Christian. So she elopes with him and marries him. Question 7. Who is Pasha? Answer. Pasha is a very beautiful and intelligent rich lady of Belmont City in Italy. Her father died leaving a huge property in her name. She proves loyal, faithful, to her father and her lover Bassanio. She helps Antonio in the guise of a male lawyer. She fights Antonio's case and saves his life. She is truly witty, intelligent, and noble at heart. Question 8. Who is the Prince of Morocco? Answer. The Prince of Morocco also wants to marry Pasha. So he reaches Belmont to try his luck in selecting the right casket. He keeps on boasting about himself. Pasha tells him about the conditions of the caskets. He reads the words written on each casket carefully. But he selects the gold casket. It was a wrong choice.
Question 9. Who is the Prince of Aragon? Answer. The Prince of Aragon was also Pasha's suitor. Pasha tells him about the conditions of the caskets. She also tells him to take an oath to follow 3 things. These are, I, not to tell anyone as to which box he chose, 2, to remain unmarried all of his life if he failed, 3, to leave the place at once if he failed. He also selects a silver casket. It was a wrong choice. So he has to leave the place in shock. Question 10. Who is Gratiano? Answer. Gratiano is a common friend of Bassanio and Antonio. He is also a hard critic of Shylock. He is also a talkative person. Bassanio says about him that it is very difficult to find out the meaning of his words. He falls in love with Narissa, Pasha's maidservant, and finally marries her. Question 11. Why did not Antonio lend money to his friend, Bassanio? Answer. Antonio had invested all of his money in goods. These were loaded on the ships to go to different parts of the world. He had no cash in hand, so Antonio did not lend money to his Bassanio. Question 12. What was Pasha's father's will about choosing her husband? Answer. Before dying, Pasha's father binds her with his will. According to it, Pasha is bound to marry the person who chooses the right casket out of the three. The suitors from all over the world come to try their luck. There are 3 caskets, and on each of them, several lines are inscribed. One of the 3 caskets contains Pasha's portrait. That would be the right casket. Whosoever chooses that would be Pasha's husband. Question 13. Why does Antonio feel sad or melancholy in Act 1, Scene I? Answer. As the play begins, we find Antonio in a sad mood. He himself does not know why he is sad. His friends try to guess the reason for his sadness. Salarino says that he might be sad due to his ships. Antonio rejects it. Then Solinio says that Antonio might have fallen in love. But this reason is also rejected. Actually, this is Antonio's nature to become sad sometimes without knowing the reason. Question 14. What is Shylock's first reaction when Antonio asks him for a loan? Answer. Antonio requests a loan from Shylock on behalf of Bassanio. But Shylock talks in a roundabout way. He does not say at once that he is ready to loan 3,000 ducats. He reminds Antonio that once he had insulted him. He expresses his hatred and feeling of revenge for Antonio. He blames him for harming his business by giving without interest money to people. Question 15. Which casket does the Prince of Aragon choose and why? Answer. The Prince of Aragon chooses the silver casket. He is very much impressed to read the words written on the casket, "Who chooseth me, will get what he deserves." He thinks himself worthy of Pasha. So he deserves her. Thus he opens the silver casket. He finds inside the portrait of a blinking idiot. Dear students, this video 1 on questions and answers on the Merchant of Venice are over now. I shall take up next questions and answers in the next video. Till have a nice day. Thank you.